Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a terrific matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. I'll be back at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from Sunday's action. But for now, it's Monday Night Football. And to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
He had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. Call it officially a loss of 2. Play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Jackson from the shotgun. He's got his man. It's Andrews. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first.
Really tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. But he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now it's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it down.
I got you, boy.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. The defensive starters now for Cincinnati.
When it comes to J.J. Watt, we're about out of superlatives, aren't we? So let's just make this simple. One of the best to ever play the game.
50 to Mike, 50 to Mike. Watch the curve, watch the curve.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And an alley to run. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. And that one covered beautifully. Operating from the gun, Kendall. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wagner. And to give this time to the tailback. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Offensive starters, here they are. David DeCastro, what do you think about him? Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Well, look now at our starting defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department. From the gun, Kendall. And he's going to go down.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. Now a hit and a loose football, and the Bengals grab it. And he'll give it here to his running back. Off the bootleg, Kendall. This one brought in by the 6'5" tight end Waring.
Coming after you.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. They started on the ground with Eckler. And he coughed it up. And the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down inside the 20. Off the bootleg. Kendall. They'll roll him out right. He'll run it. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down.
Go, go, go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get this down inside the 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And from the 9, they get this to the 5. From the gun on third down. Kendall, the quick slant caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And just a short gain there.
Watch the slant. Double tight, guys, double tight. On. Far down. Stand up in.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
So what was the formula that got him down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's got his man on the out route.
Who could not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews.
Let's see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And some room to roam now. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs. One play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Andrews. And they'll get him down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, Jackson. Got him in. It's Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15. Jackson now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Jackson, he'll get this to Eckler. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Jackson will throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 5-yard touchdown.
Hey, we got 3 down.
On first down, Kendall. Throw right side into the hands of the tight end, Sample. And he'll give it here to his running back. And no room that time.
We got 3.
2nd and 9 now. That's complete to John Ross. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. And this will leave them a yard short. Now a first carry for their fullback. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
In this case, after dropping it like that, I think his number is going to go way down. What do you think?
Yeah, and sometimes those fullbacks, let's just be frank, they usually don't have the hands that the running back does.
And it's hard for them because they do so much blocking that a lot of times their hands actually get beat up in the process, and it's hard for them to hold on to the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he was able to shed the tackle. They'll run it now out of the gun. Operating from the gun. Kendall. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville, where you see the final score there. Andrew Luck leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Oakland. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Carolina Panthers. 24-16 was how that one finished. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting New York Giants. Cam Newton, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half?
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he'll get about 4.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, 3.
To throw on second down. Kendall. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he works his way forward for a couple. Just a couple on the ground. On third down, Kendall. Out to the left, he's got Sample there. A third down gain of 19. Off the play fake, Kendall. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's got this down. 2nd and 3. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Delay of game, offense.
From the gun, Kendall. That's complete to the tight end Sample.
Watch the out, watch the out.
2nd and 5. Catch made here by Campbell. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped. Looking to throw on second down. Kendall. Campbell making the catch. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is not going to get through.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
2nd and 1. Flush to his right. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
To punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs.
There he goes left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Is it a straight line 75 yards, too? Got to have a little extra in there.
And now it's blocked. Well, the Bengals have got it, but he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Come on, let's go.
Off play action. Kendall. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Going to give this time to the tailback. Off the play fake. Kendall. He completes it to Boyd. Throwing on first down. Kendall. And that's going to be incomplete.
Come get some.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. And the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Jackson. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. The improv on the scramble.
And ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive game.
You know, it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really set.
Jackson to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Andrews. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
This is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll get him inside the 15. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. But he will have the first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. A 5-yard gain. And they will take a knee here. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds. And they take a knee. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cincinnati, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they will hit the road next week